If nothing else, at least one thing is known about me. I try to keep my word. I told you that I had that free book, and if you still want it or still want a copy of it, let me know. Just send me your address privately, and I'll try to get it to you, or try to get a copy of it for you somehow. Or if you just want to order the book yourself, you can go to chosenpeopleministries.com. Excuse me, let me double check that somewhere. Trying to see if I can find it on the back of this book, or maybe in the book. Okay, so it's not in the book, but you can go to, I think it is, let me check while I'm here. Chosen People, there we go, chosenpeople.com. So you can go to chosenpeople.com if you want to order a copy of the book for yourself. It's Isaiah 53 explained. And anyway, I know that not everyone likes what I'm saying all the time, but if you've read my blog, you know that I'm not an anti-Semite or a self-hating Jew, and I even criticized a non-Jew and a non-evangelical Catholic for having the nerve, the chutzpah, to say that modern Judaism is wicked, because he has a lot of chutzpah, especially because he is a non-evangelical Catholic, and he doesn't even understand what his own religion is. So, and I'm not the only one who says that, for example, modern Judaism is unfortunately worshipping Sikut and Kiyun. I mean, I already pointed to Amos 5:21-27. So scripturally, if you have an issue with Tanakh, that's your problem. And as I said, not everyone's going to like what I say, but at least I keep my word and try not to be self-hating or whatever you want to call it. And also, another thing too, this is totally on another subject, but this is part of what I wanted to do this video on. Being a political cartoonist, sometimes I have to be, while I'm on the subject anyway, sometimes I have to be careful not to be self-hating or conveying any self-hating or any other message in my political cartoons. Like I was thinking about doing one where they're talking about how this one family donates all the money to Netanyahu. That's obviously going to be a very controversial one if I do it. And so I have to be careful when I do political cartoons, but then I also have to be careful to avoid the copyright hawks, because unfortunately, as Tanakh says, nothing is new under the sun, so everybody's going to have the same idea about everything. It's just how the idea is manifested. So, for example, Geraldo Rivera said on his talk radio show today that one could compare the sinking of the Costa Concordia to the Titanic, and that's just what I was thinking last night. But it's like, now should I do that now that Geraldo said something? And I may still do that cartoon. I may still draw the parallels, but we'll see what happens. I just hope not to get sued by the copyright hawks. So, because as the scriptures do say, nothing is new under the sun. But then you also got to be careful about, especially because of what Ian Stewart did by making that copyright law in the 1700s. You just had to be careful, because unfortunately there were some people like Ian Stewart who didn't take Tanakh or the scriptures seriously.